You slay the guards, but they're not guards. The tent is still on fire beside you. The illusion, the performance master was an illusion. Angelica couldn't see them. You're a little hurt. What's the plan?
Well, let's pack up and go.
What?
That's one problem over.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, you can hunt them down, I guess, if you want. You can see through invisibility. I can't.
Is the performance master's tent still there? I'm just gonna point to that, and I mean, I'd imagine that has something to do with it.
Do you want to knock?
I don't know. I tried to get in last time, it didn't work.
Yeah.
I don't have an idea what to do.
For a moment.
Where did Mouthwash go? Where did the others go?
Assumedly, that you can see their tent. It's just over there.
Do we go and check on them?
Styx is gonna walk over and knock on their tent.
Okay, yep.
There's still nowhere to knock. This concept boggles my mind.
Does prestidigitation
You
make
can
little
do
sound?
that, yeah, of course.
I'm literally banging on the supports of the tent because it's gotta have stick.
Yeah, that's
I'm
different,
knocking on
though.
their tent. I'm not knocking on.
I hate. It's real, but I hate it. Is that okay? Can that be the
Yeah,
case?
that's totally
I hate
fine.
it.
That's totally fine. That's what he's doing.
You peek in, they're not there.
Well, where the heck is everybody?
Probably in there. Pointing to the.
The impenetrable fortress that is a tent.
With Big Hat Jones?
I mean, I was just trying to be sneaky before. Maybe we can get it open if we are not sneaky.
Okay, I'm gonna go over the tent. I'm gonna cast Gust on it.
Nothing happens.
I don't like the entryway.
Assuming the head tent, it's just as if nothing had happened.
I'm gonna fly up and I'm gonna drop down on it.
It's very solid. Again, like when Normal was sort of trying to get into it, it feels like fabric. It just has no give, like a regular tent. Angelica's burst through the top of many a tent.
Yeah. I'm more or less just like proving a point.
Yeah.
like jumping on top of the tent.
Styx is gonna cast message in there, and he's just going to laugh violently for a moment towards the tent.
You laugh at the tent.
Mm-hmm. He's just gonna wait.
Oh.
Tent has been laughed at.
Mm-hmm. Specifically, he is trying to point it at the the performance master, just for clarity's sake.
I'm gonna yell, "Your hat is really fucking stupid," while I'm jumping up and down in the tent.
Oh no! You've angered him!
It's when you do that!
Yeah. I'm gonna look at her with just like the Pikachu disbelief face. Like...
It's when you do that you hear this grinding noise. And the circus tent on fire behind you turns. It's this grinding noise until the front entrance faces all of you. And it opens up. And lights kind of... And you actually hear the noise of a crowd inside, although you can see there's no crowd.
Have you ever heard the story about those chests that'll eat your arm when you put them into them? What if this tent eats us? Wouldn't that be something? Well, let's go.
Are you guys seeing this shit too?
What the hell was in that thing you made me smoke? Made him smoke. Like he
yeah,
didn't do it voluntarily.
I've met that guy.
You made me drink so much last night.
Yeah. We all
I've
make
been
our
that
own
guy.
choices.
So, moving towards the tent, Styx is gonna turn back and then just say, "Are you coming or what?"
Oh,
I have
fuck.
to.
Why not? We're already here.
It's on fire.
Not for long.
It still seems to be completely roaring with fire, like full swell.
Look,
Is the inside on fire?
No.
it's very clearly not smoking that much. This is clearly magically protected. Am I the only one who saw that?
I'm gonna walk up to the tent and see if it feels hot.
Oh, it's on fire.
Yeah, no.
He's not right. Like, it's burning. It's just still burning, and it never appears to burn out.
All
It's
right.
on fire. There's a
So-
intense heat.
Follow-up question: because tents are tents, they have
Mhm.
supports that keep them
Mhm.
structurally there.
Mhm.
And they often, especially big tops, have wiring that is sent
Mhm.
into the ground in order to
Mhm.
hold them in place so that they don't collapse inwards.
Mhm.
They're wiring around for this tent.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm just gonna run over to one of those and chop it, and then I'm gonna keep chopping them until it has no more supports.
You start doing that, and the tent is turning with you, so the entrance is always facing you.
That's
So
fine.
you actually can't chase the supports because they're
Okay.
turning as well.
Split up. Chop the supports. Seriously, split up. Two of us going around one side, two of us going around the other, and chop the supports.
That's a smart idea.
Sure, yeah, you do so. No, nothing changes at all. Tent's still on fire, still inviting you in.
See? Magic.
Ah.
I'm not disagreeing that's magic. I'm disagreeing the fact that we should walk inside the on
Can we-
fire magical tent.
Can we light that one on fire too, pointing to the hut one?
I have
like
no
that
more
idea.
oil.
Just want to set everything on fire.
I'm gonna take one of my torches and I'm gonna light the fire from the. I'm gonna bring it over to the other tent.
Doesn't really take.
I have
Like
some
it-
oil. If you want that.
Yeah.
I like reach in my bag and I'm like, oh, not that oil. Here, use this one.
Ha ha ha.
Oil. Fire.
Yeah, I cast oil. I say as I throw the oil on the tent.
It actually does set on fire. But unlike the big tent, unlike the, the circus tent, the grandstand, it doesn't burn. It's on fire, but it's still, completely as intact, clear, structurally sound.
In other
Not
words,
even
the
allowing
oil is on
glimpses
fire.
inside.
Basically, the oil is on fire and not the tent itself.
So
Gotcha.
they're in there. So why would I go in there? Point to the on fire tent.
Why do we think we're in there?
That's the protected place.
Can I
Where's
not
Mother gonna
going in, look in?
Yes!
Like just staying outside and looking.
You
What
can
do I-
see it lit up because all the outside is on fire, so it's all glowing in with this hellish red light. 3 bodies suspended from the not quite the center, but inner thing. Not as if they're being hung by the neck, but they're being hung by the waist. But it is clearly the other 3 souls trapped here.
I would yell that like, hey guys, I think I found them, pointing at the hanging
Uh-huh.
bodies.
That's why.
Let's go in the tent. And I
Hold
start
on.
going towards the tent.
Styx is actually walking towards the protected tent, and he's just gonna knock on the tent.
Host gonna call you Smoke Ollie. Cool Ollie. Do you just keep on because you're saying walk towards? The entrance is like 2 feet in front of you. Do you go in?
Right.
And do you keep walking in when it's clear that
Well,
Styx is fucking
if
about?
he's saying hold on, then I will stop outside, but I'm
Okay.
definitely looking.
Nothing
So You know, this is really honestly just kind of boring. I was hoping that you might be putting on an actual show for us, but a flaming tent? I mean, we're the ones who set it on fire. It's not even that interesting. I thought you were a performance master. Like, honestly, this is just dull. It's a waste of our time. It's a waste of your time. You're just really wasting everybody's time. Why not just come out here, put on a real show, mano a mano, and mano and mano
I'm
and mano.
insulted. It's when you're saying this whole spiel, and I increase the damage he deals by. That
Oh, no.
you actually do hear a laughter, kind of carries through the air, and the heat gets more humid as the tent shifts and moves into that of a great, ghastly, clowny face.
Oh, see, now that's
The
much more
tongue
entertaining.
lifts up from under you and actually tips all four of you as if it's kind of like into it. This sticky,
I told you the tent was gonna
musty, sticky, musty mess sending you tumbling inside. Where now not only is it on fire, but it's like a humid, meaty scent. They're still dangling up from above.
If you see like Norm's face at any point while they're tumbling, he's just glaring at you. So why did you do this?
And when you're kind of tumbling inside, in the center of the room is the performance master, who he's kind of like got his hands where he's like, I am insulted. Do you know how much work goes into creating such a show like this? And you are so sure on ruining it. You know, that really makes me mad.
This was much better. The clown was much better. Do that next time, honestly. The tent, nothing compared to this. What is this?
I mean,
It
you're
smells
clearly
like
such a great performer. You've had to imagine a whole fucking audience. Just
This
somebody to
is
watch
the
it.
last time I tried to steal 4 people at once. Roll
Honestly.
initiative.
Just out of curiosity. I'm good. Don't worry, I'm rolling initiative.
We don't have a thing
Oh
yet. Do we?
no!
Oh!
Out of curiosity, while we're in,
I landed upside down, and I'm still getting up.
what's your real name?
He's straight up, like, he's actually pulling off his gloves, and there's this gangly black wood hands, and it's like, my name is Aguri. And they stretch out and plunge into the ground, which is now
That
this
doesn't sound like a
weird,
name.
fleshy, it's just a strange situation in all things considered.
You're fucking gross.
While this is happening, it's like, your name is Styx! You have no way to stand on this.
No,
Just
Styx
Because
has.
you know me as Styx doesn't mean Styx is my real name. These jokers didn't even know I could talk until about, what was that, like 2 weeks ago, a day ago, 2 days, time is relative.
Kinda new.
Today.
You
Today.
Norm didn't know until today.
That was hours ago.
I don't know what time is.
Time is just.
It's
relative
funny enough
to-
that it's your fucking turn first, so yeah, you can spiel back. He's in the center of the tent. It's 30 feet all around, so you are in a kind of jumbled mess 30 feet at the edge of it.
Great.
He would still
His
have my
arms have
inspiration, right?
stretched up. You'd spent way more than 10 minutes fucking around.
Ah,
Absolutely.
And the hands are like somewhere under the earth.
oh, that's great.
Yeah, that seems safe. I've never been grabbed from anything out of the ground before. This doesn't seem menacing at all. Six is gonna run towards him. Am I about to be hit by hands, Ollie, as I run towards him?
No.
Oh, good news.
Why
Well,
would
I'm
you
gonna-
shoot a thing like that?
Well, you know, because you're evil, and
I might be insulted at your shade. 'Cause the
Yeah.
library is closed. But
well,
I do respect that reading is fundamental, and that is a hit.
Great.
You run up, kind of expecting some illusion or trick. You just slashes into him. The blade cuts like it would anyone else.
Well, it's also going to deal some 5 psychic damage along with that 6 slash.
Yeah.
And that's my turn as I just run at him and laugh in his face. Directly in his face. But then I kind of like...
You just get mask. Right?
Yeah. Good. That's what I thought. Okay.
Okay. Angelica.
So, are the people still being tied up?
They're still there. Yeah.
They're still there? So what I'm going to do is cast Mental Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So we all get the 5 temporary hit points. We all get the free 30-foot movement, wherever you want to go. I'm going to use mine to fly upwards.
To them, yeah.
I'm going to use mine to go around the back of the Performance Master. So that someone else...
I will go...
Mm-hmm.
I will
you
run
don't
up
revoke attacks opportunity, so...
Yeah.
I will go underneath the people that are hanging.
Oh, for catching...
Well, there's 3 of them in different places.
Yeah.
They're not all hanging in the center.
Spread out.
Yeah.
Wherever...
They're spread out around the center, but they're not. Yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna go to the center and just basically I'm getting ready to.
He's standing in the center.
Oh, okay.
Go to the one that Angelica's flying to.
That's what.
Yeah.
I am going to free Mouthwash first because he showed signs of resistance, right?
Yeah.
Smart.
So I will go over
That
to him
is
and I will
smart.
cut his rope.
Very smart.
Absolutely. He falls. Cool Ollie, can you give me a
Catching it all. Just
Acrobatics.
deck save?
Dex, sure.
You're saving someone else, but still.
Like this. Thunk. Oh.
Oh.
Yep, he lands on you. Big old half-orc. That's going to be 14 bludgeoning damage as he just falls crunch down onto you.
Brutal. Okay.
And he also, like, it's like you almost bounced against the ground that's like wet and sticky but like rock hard. And he kind of like rolls off you groaning and like crumpled in the fetal position.
Okay.
And then I will use my movement, because my bonus of my action, my reaction to move with the bonus action. I will grab the rope of the creature.
Claw.
Does he have a name? Claw?
Claw.
Claude.
Claw.
Cloth. Okay.
Claw.
I had it right the first time. What I'm going to do, Ollie, is I would like to grab the rope and kind of swing with it, if I could, and try to get to the other ones. I'm pulling both at once.
My brain, what creature?
Claw.
The mantipede. The
Yeah,
bug
that's
creature.
cloth.
Yeah.
You can use your
I'm
movement
sorry,
to go
I
there.
forgot.
Yeah. No, that's
the
fine.
bug
I
creature's
just don't
name.
know why you're swinging.
Because so I can cut both of them at once with one action
Oh, yeah, that's
on
fine.
my next turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
I get it. Yeah, the distance is enough for that. Yeah, and you can
Okay.
fly. All right. Good. Good turn economy. Cool, Ollie.
I don't like what I see on the turn order.
I'm gonna get up. How's Mouthwash doing? Is he unconscious?
He is fetal. He is unconscious. Well, he's unconscious. He ain't doing anything for a long time.
Yeah, but he's not like bleeding to death or anything.
No, he's not dying.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm gonna get up and I will give my bardic inspiration to Norm. Have an inspiration.
Yeah.
I'm literally just gonna yell over, "Fuck him up, Norm."
You got this, bro.
That is
And-
funny.
Then I
Humor.
will stand up, and then I will try to move underneath these other two people.
Oh no! What? No!
just in case.
Because it worked so well the first time.
Yeah, but first you don't succeed.
Now you're catching 2 people, and one of them is a giant 4-legged mantipede.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand more underneath.
I like the
belt
term
right?
mantipede.
No. I have Featherfall. It's fine. No, try to catch both of them.
Perfect. Anyways, that's my turn.
Okay. Norm. You haven't really had a turn to act yet. Both of the hands will actually just out of the dirt in front of you. And I'm a big stupid dummy. And...
Well, that's weird. I'm imagining from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie, the things that come out.
I will allow it. Both hand attacks hit, so they do just smack you. Both sides of the face at the same time. Very dramatic.
Ow!
The first one deals 7 slashing damage and 1 poison damage, as it leaves a big purple mark on the side of your face.
Okay.
The second one deals 4 slashing damage and 6 poison damage.
Oh, I'm down.
Good.
It's just ow, down, just like straight onto the ground. Oh wait, no, I had temporary hit points.
You had temporary hit points. Yeah.
And okay, yes, I was on 14 health, and that was 7 slashing, 8, and then okay, so
it was 18. You're on 1 HP.
Wow. This party does that a lot.
Yeah.
The performance master himself, you know, with sticks wheeling around in front of him, and you trying to, like, he kind of looks up at all this going on. And it's like, you know, a lot of you are really starting to tick me off, and he's going to.
Is this where you do a tick-based attack with insects?
Something like that. And he's
That's
going to reach
boring.
forward and grab you and fill your mind and soul with pain.
Okay.
oh,
Gotta
Is
get the
there
book.
is there any? Well, I'll wait.
There
till
are
the
no
after's
saves involved.
done. Okay. Then I will sit here and wait my death.
yeah. I'm probably going down too.
Who is he grabbing? Me?
You.
I assume so.
There's no one else in melee range of him.
I thought Norm was. But
No, I am.
Norm-
I am as well, because remember she moved us up.
That's true.
yeah. Which is bad news.
I
Babe.
gave you the opportunity to move up.
You did not need.
Yeah, I would have moved up.
Yeah.
I did not move you into that position.
Correct.
Correct. Yes. Although, like, I'd still be in a
So
real
that's
bad
21
situation.
necrotic damage to you, Sticks.
Okay. Is this something that is just hitting me, by the way, or is this a?
It is a spell.
Is a spell. Thank you. That's what I just wanted to
No.
confirm. It matters. That's all.
You see this happen. You see him grab Sticks and pain rack him, but of course he's a maniac and you don't really see the extent of it. But you do see this kind of bright flashing color in the long hands of the thing. And yes, his arms are still like under. There's like another set of arms that's kind of moving separate of the others.
You hear a "what the fuck," and then he goes to attack. And I would have advantage because we're flanking.
Oh yes,
Indeed.
Good.
that's a hit. That's
Good. And then another one. Hey! Thank you for
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
rid of that one.
good shit right there. Right.
And he is just like
there.
slashing into him
Yeah.
as hard and fast as he can because he knows
And he's just
going down.
taking the hits. And unlike the others, yeah, blood is coming out. But it's kind of a, you know, it kind of sprays into the air and becomes this kind of sparkling powder when it kind of aerolizes. That's getting everywhere.
That's not healthy.
Yeah, son, you got a condition. Sticks.
See, I want to attack. but I think what I'm going to do is just grab my own face. Kind of like he did, but for me this time, and go. Yeah, exactly.
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the Home Alone face. It's all good.
Yep, exactly. And then he's just gonna keep laughing at him. That wasn't ticks at all.
At this point, his head twists around, and Norm, can you give me a wisdom save, please?
Oh no. I can. Don't know how well it'll go. Oh wait, inspiration.
Don't forget that bardic inspiration.
1d6.
Yes. A Steam notification popped up as I went to click in chat, so
course,
it did
yeah.
weird things. Yeah.
Damn you, Steam!
Hey.
Ooh.
That is enough. It is a scary sight, but at this point, you understand there's gonna be weird shit. It's just the way it's gonna be.
Nothing's norm around here.
Angelica.
Alright.
That was bad.
By the way, nothing Norm. New bad name. My original plan was to cut these down and cast Featherfall to bring them to safety. My concern is that they are going to immediately start attacking us because they're brainwashed. So instead, what I would like to do, Ollie, is since I'm swinging with them, swing them into our enemy and then cut the rope.
So with
So that they fall on top
the
of them.
ropes. Okay. That's gonna need a check.
That's a very good point.
I
What?
suppose an intelligence check, because you actually have to figure out the angles for
What kind of
this.
check do you want to make?
Intelligence,
Okay.
just regular intelligence.
I mean,
Oh, thank
Cloth's the
goodness.
one you want to drop on him.
Well, he's dropping both at once.
Yeah, I know, Vic.
He's a big boy.
Oh.
Okay. You cut the rope of both of them at once. Now, here's the thing. There's two people. One of them's a big dude. Norm and Styx are also there. So you're all getting hit.
But I rolled well.
You rolled well, so they're taking like a third of this damage, but just the... There's a big creature spindling around.
I wish I still had one of my bardic inspirations left. I could have had you guys move.
That would have been neat.
It would have been neat.
Real
I'm
neat.
out of them though.
Okay, so you two just take 2 damage. That's still too much for me.
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
He kind of like, his head snaps up at this and just the bodies hit into him and he rolls off the side. And he takes the hit. It hurts. You hear snapping.
Wait, what?
You hear many snaps.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, Ollie.
That's me. Do they seem like these two that were just cut down? Do they seem like aggressive? Or is it hard to tell?
Right now they're a pile.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem to be like they weren't struggling or anything. They seem kind of like off.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. I will cast Healing Word at 2nd level on our good friend Norm.
Hey. Thank you.
No problem.
It's a
You
sad
get
roll.
some 8 hit points back. And for now, you know what? Just because I can, I guess I'll run up and try to stab the master of the arena. Just because I can. There's no reason not to.
It's a hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've
Aaron's
never done
right.
this
I-
before.
it should have been an improvised weapon attack. If sandwiches are improvised weapons, then so are humans. That's a hit.
Okay. So that's 8 damage altogether from that crit.
Look, there's been in Jarviskjir, there's been improvised weapons, sandwiches, bowling balls.
There was a plate.
There was a plate. There was a fork, but that wasn't an
Yep.
improvised weapon. That counted as a dagger.
That's
It's
my
a good.
turn.
It's a good hit. You do that, and the hands kind of over to you.
That's fair.
Oh no! Bye.
What's your AC, cool Ollie?
It's a 14.
It doesn't hit with the first hand, and it hits with the second. 4. That's going to be 5 slashing damage and 6 poison damage. This is not the music I want.
Okay.
It's playing heroic trumpets.
Damn.
This is not heroism right now. This is
No,
the
we're
opposite.
We're just murdering people right now. Yeah.
We just
We saved one, at least. I mean, he's crying in the fetal position, but I think he might be alive.
Yeah, cool Ollie's quarterstaff hit him in a place that should not be quarterstaffed. The performance master just gets up in this spindly, all arms and legs way.
Very Coraline, and I'm
yeah.
a fan.
At this point, you actually see as it like pulls its arms out. It's got the other set of arms, but the hands they're just removed at the wrist because they're attacking Cool Ollie. But there's just this kind of it's just green where there should be blood and bone, and it will actually skitter. For yeah. We couldn't afford to actually put the effect in.
Right.
That's all we get.
So we're just using the green screen.
And he skitters on arms and legs, leaking this glittery powder, and will actually claw twice at Styx.
If he's clawing, does he hit?
He hits.
Then he is hitting an illusion as
And there's
Styx fades away into the ether and steps around behind him.
You just fucking nannied him.
And he is going to, in his rage, slam down on Norm.
Sorry, Norm.
Which is gonna hit. And Norm's just just for a smack. 6 damage.
Oh, he's not dead.
I'm not down. It's a miracle.
Good thing I cast at level 2.
Yeah! And then it's your turn. You wake up and you get smacked. As this thing is now on all fours and the body is bulging in strange place. The mask is not even fitting properly. The hat is all askew. It's very strange.
Mechanically, I'm standing up and then attacking, but I also like the idea that it's wake up. Thump. Ah!
Right into the face. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Those are both hits.
Yeah. And he's still he's just screaming while he does it because the first thing he opens his eyes to that.
Yeah, and the thing is, Tesh, it gets worse because the mask gets shredded and destroyed, revealing the real face underneath, which is just almost this flat wood with a face that looks like it was drawn on by a child. The features are both real, but not. It's a very disturbing image.
There's a pause and then louder screaming.
Which is why you're immediately gonna make me another wisdom save.
Why would he ever have the mask off?
Oh no! I don't have
You
inspiration
are
this time.
frightened.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's fair.
Styx.
Yeah. So I guess he's not really being a threat right now, Norm. So
No, he is.
advantage.
No, I'm still there. I just have
Frightened doesn't
disadvantage.
stop that. Yeah, because
Okay,
frightened, you're you're still fighting.
Right.
And because
Just-
D&D is annoying, frightened is different for every monster. But he still gives it.
Yeah, that's so
Alright.
confusing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna swing at him with my sword.
It's a hit.
I'm glad I gave you advantage.
Yeah.
For 10 slashing damage. Sir.
You're gonna like hit him in the back, and he like stands back up, and will kind of point the wrists at you, but the stumps, and he's gonna cast a spell.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And what's your AC, Mr. Barbarian?
It's 11.
Oh,
It's
he
11.
hits you with an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
And then he misses the second one, actually.
That's good news.
He's trying to attack in melee. And it's just like this spray of color that'll hit you for 6 force damage.
Okay.
And it's Angelica's turn.
I'm gonna cast Cloud Daggers on his face.
More
Are you guys all circled up around him, by the way? I believe
or
so.
less. Cool Ollie
Yeah.
is
Cool.
might be somewhere else.
I'm like within 10 feet of him.
Yeah, you're
Cool
close.
always is always somewhere else.
Oh.
And then I will drop to the ground.
Awesome.
Yeah, you were flying. Right.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, are you just going prone? Like, are you
Oh.
hiding?
No.
I faint.
Performance roll, please.
Play dead, yeah.
Cool Ollie.
That'll be my turn.
Yep.
I don't know if this is gonna work or not, because I don't know if they're technically separate creatures, but I have to try.
The hands appear to be operating with full autonomy.
Okay, that's what I really wanted to know. I'm just gonna kind of like, I just gave one good stab and I didn't really like it that much. So I'm gonna like put my dagger away and just kind of put my hands in my pockets and just kind of meander over to where one of these hands is, which I think is pretty close because they just attacked me.
Yeah, they're both like in one space attacking.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use my doubting words on the hand, and I'm just gonna be like, look, man, and just go for a sick high five and be like, it's all good. You don't have to do this. Don't let him control your destiny. You're a strong, independent hand who don't need no circus master.
Is it an action to do doubting words?
I think it's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action, yeah.
That's his bardic inspiration.
Yeah. So he needs to pass a 14 wisdom save.
Now, luckily for me, both hands are separate creatures, but like they kind of wheeled out of the ground, and you do that to one, and you actually see it like kind of send back.
Oh, please make them bum wrestle or arm wrestle.
You almost see just if there was a way for a disanimated hand to be expressing doubt and confusion, that would be doing so right now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up and be like, it's all good, dude.
It gives a thumbs up.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus. Sorry, that was my bonus action. And then I'm going to use my action to stab the other one.
Which is just like it's like that, and everyone's like, "Bruh, what are you doing?" It's a hit.
Combat effective cool Ollie.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my turn.
That hand, you know, it kind of with the Prawns Master himself doing all this stuff, they used to be kind of pretending that they were kind of swooped to the ground. They kind of like back into literally just being hands. They're gangly hands, but they drop to the ground, and the one that's still fighting actually just starts crawling up you. And they're gonna try a thing, but misses as you see it like start to sparkle with light. And you're like, ugh, just kick it out of the way.
Do the shake when there's a spider on you.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Because it's moving like a spider. The master
Never shake.
himself-
Always go for the kill. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you never know where they go.
Yeah.
Very valid point.
Do that.
You know, You kids taught me a trick or two. And he is going to cast Fog Cloud.
Aww.
Kind of expelling it from the wounds on his body.
Oh, you don't do it like cool Ollie does.
It does smell like pine, though.
Delightful.
Norm.
I assume he's still in between us?
Yeah, you can't really, like, see him through the fog, but you can, like, feel his presence. He hasn't moved.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how's this gonna work? Because I get the advantage from flanking.
You can't see him, he can't see you. It's normal, it's neutral.
Okay.
It evens out. In this situation, it evens out.
We've had this discussion
Yeah.
before.
But also the fear. Or this is not.
The
stats,
fear
or
gives you
physical.
disadvantage.
Yes.
Thoughts are okay.
And you can't move closer towards him if you wish to do so. That's a hit, though.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh damn. Oh damn. Fuck this fear.
Okay.
Do I get to make a wisdom check at the end of my turn?
No, you actually recover of it naturally, for your own volition.
Sweet. Just still screaming and just slashing into the sword.
Yeah. And you're seeing it kind of flinching in the darkness like a fucking tetrapod from Arrival, surrounded by smoke.
This is better now that I can't see it. I'm less scared. I'm just gonna slash the
Direction,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sticks. Oh, wait a second.
Normal.
Yeah, normal.
Normal. You got it. I was wondering if he'd make his concentration save on Fog Cloud.
He's concentrating a lot.
Clearly he did.
It's a hit.
Oh, weak damage that time, though.
Weak.
I went... Oh,
He froze.
he froze just in time for me to go Canadian on him.
I don't want to hear that. Although, I've been watching a YouTube channel that does cooking and is in Canada, and he had to stop one episode to explain, yes, we have bagged milk in Canada. Because he was being made fun of. And I'm like, oh. But also, bagged milk!
On the East Coast. Not really. Well, I mean, I don't even know if it's all the way on the
Dude,
East Coast.
Canada's a
fuck with
big
bagged
country,
milk.
you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
I
Speaking
fuck
of-
with bag milk. It's the best. So good.
I missed what you said, and I thought that you just said you fuck bagged milk. So
That's what I heard!
That's
Angelica!
what I heard too.
Okay, all right.
I said I fuck
Alright.
with bagged milk.
Oh.
But you know what?
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Depending on
same
where you're
difference.
So, I just realized that I never rolled damage for Fog Cloud last turn. Why was that?
Cloud of Daggers.
Cloud of
Yeah.
Daggers.
Good
He
last
did
turn.
start his turn in Cloud of Daggers and he hasn't moved. So
Yeah.
yes, he does take that.
Okay.
Yeah. Retroactively.
Just, I was swinging towards the slashing sound.
Yeah, exactly. This whole, like, he's just in the same place as all of this
Mhm.
chaos. Yeah.
Is he still in the Cloud of Daggers or has he moved?
He has not moved.
He has not moved? Alright, well. All of my spells are designed to get him to go back into the Cloud of Daggers. The fact that he's still in there is just weird to me. And I'm not built for that. So I guess I'll just
Do you lightning lure him up? Does he
Yes.
fall back into the cloud of daggers?
That is a very
Ollie?
good point.
Yeah.
could I also wonder, like, could I puppet somebody up into the air, or does it have to be there?
No, you can't puppet someone up. But you
I
can.
feel like I should be able to, like, with puppet strings, right?
No, because the idea of puppet strings is that they're still like you're just animating their
Yeah.
body really awkwardly. I think the doll maker witch might have a power like that, which is like puppet the class. But yeah, you
Let's
can
try to-
absolutely lightning lure
Let's
him.
try to
up in
lightning
the air.
lure him up into the air and fall back down. I'll
What
go
is
over
your
to...
strength save, Hatman? Not good. Yeah, you absolutely get up and like lift him up, and like he's in the fog, and you just see this gangly, leaking body up, and then down.
So then he goes back and does how
Regret
dagger.
pulling it up.
Yeah.
That's so brutal.
And then I believe it's 1d6 fall damage as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that is the best.
It's actually done so much damage.
Solid 15 damage from a cantrip, no worries.
Sometimes you just gotta let the meme happen. He doesn't die. He's gonna lose a legendary action to immediately piece the fuck out 30 feet. That does provoke opportunity attacks though. And is actually going to run to what, like, it's in the fog, but you hear the, and then it comes out of the fog to cool Ollie. And kind of like climbs up and around you.
Oh, what?
Did we just...
my
There is a dice god.
No, there is. No.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Okay, call Ollie. He just like runs like, and like is up over you, kind of like on all four limbs. And there's still that hand trying to grab at you as well.
Yeah. Are we still in the fog cloud over here?
You aren't. You're off doing
No,
your
you
own
just-
thing.
Yeah.
You're like
Charge
right
out
on
of
the
the
edge,
fog cloud.
yeah.
Okay, well, time to use the last of all my resources.
This is when you use it.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna try to convince this hand to also dip.
I like it.
and We'll see how that goes. It's the same as last time. It's another 14 will save for this hand.
You start doing the whole spiel, and the performance master is like, I made you, you will obey me, and it's like, and we'll just kind of keep trying to go for you.
That's sad.
It does
and I
kind of
guess
squeak.
That's so tragic. My final spell slot then is gonna be for a fog cloud of my own, centered on myself and the surrounding X amount of feet, 20 feet.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like you and your side of the tent and him, by extension.
Yeah, I'm just
Awesome.
gonna blow the smoke up into his face, and that's the things. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Hand is going to try and grab at you. Succeeds. And is going to deal. It kind of like it jumps at you and scratches down your face for 8 slashing damage and 2 poison damage. Cool, Ollie.
I'm unconscious.
And then seeing that,
Which means that fog disappears as well.
you actually see, because the fog is disappearing like around him, Performance Master just skittering on all fours to the entrance of the tent, which is by where Cool Ollie was, and is out up of it, using one movement, and will actually turn around and will drop the fog cloud, and just in that moment he will cast Eldritch Blast at Angelica, which will hit 4 force damage, and then the second blast deals 10 force damage.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Norm, he's 30 feet away.
Okay. Oh, he's 30 feet away. Good. Okay.
The edge of
Then
the tent
I
is
will
30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, I will run up for him, still screaming, and attempt slashy slash. Oh no!
It's a miss. It's a hit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh,
And then at the end of your turn, he's immediately going to, like, push off of you. Like, his hands, like, hit your face. And then run another 30 feet, kind of starting to get into that forest. And you actually notice the forest, like, growing more around him to give him even more shroud and cover in the darkness. You do get opportunity attack, yeah, if you want to use it.
I mean, yeah.
It's a hit. Every little helps.
That sounded so condescending.
At this point, it's so injured, is leaving this trail of glitter on the ground. But it swooshes away into the dense forest, as I said, it's growing around him, trying to form this cover. Sticks, he's now 60 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna run 30 feet. And then I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery. You're a coward!
You actually, because you can see him just about, you see kind of like a flinch as it's trying to, like, he's kind of like pulling himself through the dense, large trees.
Yeah.
Angelica.
How far is he away from me?
60 feet. You're all kind of, you were flying above him, you're all in the same mush pile.
Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is move up and then cast Puppet and try to pull him back.
You like try to reach for him with the spell and it doesn't even have any kind of effect.
Alright, good to know. That's my turn.
Not really humanoid anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, Oli.
What up? Here's a death save coming at you.
Good one.
An okay one.
It was a pass.
It was a pass.
There's only good or bad or great or
Yeah.
terrible. There is no okay.
From behind the hand grabs onto the back of Sticks, which I keep wanting to call Skittles. Better name. It's gonna hit. It's gonna deal 6 slashing damage and 4 poison damage. Okay.
You are muted?
I am not muted.
Oh.
He's just
Oh, he
quiet.
didn't hear you.
I am up.
You just-
I am barely up, but I am up.
You hear the skittering of it. At this point, it's barely in view with the dense trees. Going another further 60 feet. Norm. Leaving a trail. A very obvious trail. But leaving a trail.
Okay. So it was 30 feet. Okay, so if I move 30, it's 60 feet away.
Did you chase him the first time?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's exactly it. He is 90 feet away from you.
Then I'm going to Vicious Mockery him.
What do you say?
Just fucking get back here!
Do you want to say something better?
Oh, okay.
I thought it was very nice, Norm.
We're all very, very happy with your
We're
insight.
very proud of you.
It's up to you. Do you? This is the killing blow. Are you okay with that?
I think it's very Norm. Is the thing.
I think it would actually probably say, yell fucking stop running.
You can yell both. You can barely see it at this point. You can just see the movement of him deep enough to cast a spell. But you see him stop, and all at once everything goes white. Everything kind of crumples away into just a white void, leaving just his tent remaining. And even though you can't see anything, everything is shaking. Cracking, almost. Cool Oli is still on the ground.
I am running back to Cool Ollie.
What are the others doing?
I'm gonna go. I'm already in the air chasing this dude, so I might as well continue chasing him.
I'm gonna
And
make sure
making
he's dead.
sure he's dead. Yeah.
Oh, you used it.
Just to
You
make
can
sure
see
he's dead.
everything. You see no sign of a body. Then you you know what
That's
you do
just
see?
concerning.
The mask, sort of like smoking on the ground, covered in glitter.
I'm gonna say to Norm, because we're both in that direction, we both reach it, I imagine at the same time.
Probably, yeah.
So if he's a plant, do you think Cool Ollie can smoke this? Like playing with the glitter?
I mean, I think he's gonna try. Just picks up the mask. Okay.
The world is shaking
Yeah,
violently.
I'm getting Cool Ollie up, and then I'm gonna try and get the 3 other souls if they're there up as well, and I'm gonna try and run everybody over to that tent as much as
Right. I'm gonna sprint back.
Yeah.
Now
At
that
this
we're
point,
dead.
you know, they're all kind of like there, getting up themselves of their own volition after he was destroyed. Can everyone give me athletics checks, please?
yes.
Oh, wow.
Can I acrobatics?
No.
Didn't
Oh,
think
thank
so.
God for
This
my
is a
I'm gonna
sprint,
fly as well.
not
I
a
don't know if
jump.
it changes your description.
Is your flying spade? Is your flying
It's the same.
flying spade faster?
Flying.
It's
It
a
actually
jump.
does help because you aren't going against the ground and shaking.
Yeah, yeah.
You start like into a run towards the tent out. Cool Ollie, stoned out of his mind and also losing blood, is just not fast enough to like everyone else is getting out at this point. You know, everything's white, but you see an encroaching just black nothingness kind of fading in from the edges, taking everything with it. And Cool Ollie is right at the edge. Everyone else is in. When you run through, you run out the entrance of the tent in the real world, which I'll go over more right now. But, you know, if you look back, you see Cool Ollie struggling.
But if we passed him, could I have grabbed him while flying? Would that have helped him?
Yeah, you can because, you know, time. You can go back and grab him and you know, scoop him up.
I'm
For sure.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go and help with that as
That
well.
would be a further athletics for whoever wants to do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You can't both go. Well, I mean, you can, but not both of you can help.
Mhm. Okay.
The intention was for me to help because I'm on the ground with him already, and I was the one who got him up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's up to you how you want
I'm
things out.
standing-
It's up to me. I'm going and I'm picking up Cool Ollie. 'Cause I'm not leaving him behind. That's one of the things like I will not do. That is just not. It's not happening. I'm not leaving him behind.
Yeah.
I'm standing at the entrance, ready to like just yank anyone through to make sure they get through.
Yeah,
as fast as
exactly.
possible.
When they're getting there, you know, just because drama, you know, the darkness is encroaching, and you grab and you pull and you all tumble into the soft grass on the other side, into a clearing with a ratty old tent. Looks like it hasn't been taken care of for a few days. Right where you walked into the first time. Just kind of exactly where you were at the start. It's quiet. Actually, it's not quiet. It's been quiet the whole time you were on the other side, but now you hear the sound of the city in the distance. The clattering, the groaning of everyone. It's almost evident how different everything is, and how while you might not have truly noticed while you're in there, how everything feels real. The grass, the air, you can feel the air on you can smell the leaves. It's an overwhelming sensation as you reach the other side.
All right. Band path. Right now. No more circuses.
Agreed.
What if
I
we
don't
make
know.
it ourselves?
That wasn't so bad. Like, we got to meet some friends. We got paid some gold.
I'm gonna pull out the gold that we earned.
Yeah,
Fully expecting
yeah.
it not to be there.
The first night's gold is there.
Yeah, all right.
The other nights.
The other nights did not exist.
Yeah.
I want to get an organ. We need to figure out how we can transport an organ.
You transport organs every day. You got a bunch of them inside you there, bud.
No.
I don't think that's a thing we can do. That's big. How did
Yeah, we can find out how.
Hold on.
There's
with
magic.
a cart? With a cart, maybe?
Are the other people like?
I was gonna say they're like groggy, trying to like they've been in there for far longer than you. You know, they're like eyes blinking, trying to understand it. Lyra is like kind of like on her back, just looking at the sky. You know,
Styx is gonna throw together like a bunch of firewood, like from a pack, and just be like,
So, we camping here tonight or what?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I heard there's a city not far from here. I think we might have a lead on a new gig, actually.
Oh, do they have an organ?
and
We
with
can
that
ask.
we can, you know, the camera fades to you traveling off the next day to call Oli, you know, picking up his things, not noticing the little spindly hand at the bottom of his bag. And that's where we leave off.
We did leave one of those things alive. Fuck.
You have two of them alive.
There's two of them.
I mean-
One of them's just cool. But the
One of
other
them's cool, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the
which
good one,
ones
yeah.
do you have? The cool one or the evil one? Who knows?
the evil one was on my shoulder. So at that point, you know, the one with cool Ollie was the cool one. The one that's
Will
shoved
has
into,
a half a brain.
Styx's undergarments is the evil one.
Either there's gonna be like an unexpected sequel, or I just got a really cool familiar.
Yeah, either way, you know, it's a win-win really.
It's a bit of an Inception ending. Is it good? Is it bad? What does
You
it
know what?
mean?
If both of them came with us, it's yin and yang. We've got two companions. One of them evil, one of them good. They'll sit on cool.
Well,
Ollie's
you
shoulder, and
might.
one of them will influence good, and one of them will influence.
You might be pleasantly surprised or very scared when I upload the stats for this homebrew monster on my Patreon later. But
Probably scared.
why
Probably
don't
scared.
we talk about who we are real quick? Aaron, do you have to ship off?
I do.
Yeah.
My dog is sick, so I gotta go.
Do your
So
thing.
my name is Aaron. It's nice to see you all. I was happy to play, and I will see you all some other time.
Bye, Aaron.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm not gonna cut my
Yeah.
camera because that'll make
Yeah.
things wonky and weird.
Okay, I was willing to deal
So
with it.
enjoy my messy room.
Okay. I can fix this. I have pictures. Yeah. Jarviskjir, the best Jarviskjir. Performance of a lifetime. I thought it was pretty fun. This actually was all based off you know, this was basically a request from Aaron to do an all bard game.
Yeah.
And I was creating this monster. Will is inspired by Coraline. It's essentially a lair boss of the Coraline monster.
I love it, by the way.
That's cool.
It's very cool.
As soon as you said the spindly fingers, I'm like, oh fuck, is he doing it? Is he doing it?
I'm doing
I'm
it.
really-
It's
I'm
it's. I mean,
really-
it's he's a fae instead of like a horror whatever that is. But yeah, it's pretty neat.
When you
There's a lot
That
of
was fun.
You
Yeah.
mentioned the hands coming up out of the ground and stuff. You know, I was thinking of the thing in the bottom of the well from
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
Totally.
which I've also made
yeah.
that. And I
Yeah.
don't think I put that on Patreon, but I did show that to Josiah. I was
Yeah.
like, hey, look what I did.
Yeah, and I was
Horrors.
like, you're a monster. This is horrific.
I need to upload that
great.
to Patreon as well, because that's
so
actually
good.
I actually used some of the rules for that neck boss fight, but because It's actually a really cool monster, which I will upload on Patreon. But that's enough about me. Dungeon Dad, who are you? Why are you? How you doing?
Yo, that's me. I was cool Ollie. And I also bless your soul for putting up with that. I have a YouTube channel where you can find videos. I do a video about a monster every week, a different monster, the monster of the week, if you will. Where it's used, very frequently it's an old monster from a past version of D&D, stuff like that. Sometimes I just kind of do whatever. This week, it's actually going to be one of the bosses from Sekiro, because that's what all my free time has been.
You're
and I
just
was
addicted.
like, this would make a great boss. No spoilers, but...
Spoilers.
No, I was going to try to... monkey business is a pun.
I know which boss.
It's going to be a swarm of monkey businessmen.
Yeah.
It's a game
Correct.
set in Japan. You go from feudal Japan to salaryman Japan.
Exactly. That's the correct answer.
The final boss of Sekiro is actually a pachinko machine. you just have to
Damn.
correctly.
to win. Yeah, it's like that one Cuphead boss.
Yeah, there you go.
But anyways, this is a conversation we're having. That's me. So if you go on youtube.com/c/Dungeon Dad, you can find my channel, and that's great. You can also follow me on Twitter if you want updates on how my life is going playing Sekiro. It's not good.
Sekiro
it.
is a good game.
Yeah, it is. It's great. That's
All right.
me.
That's enough of you. Shut up. Tesh,
Hi,
your turn
I'm Tesh.
to speak.
So I go by the Test Tube on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Follow me on Twitter for updates on all of the things. Follow me on Twitch and YouTube if you like anything like looter games or lots of Risk of Rain. You can find me here. You can find me on Wednesday nights for me, Wednesday mornings for America, on Scott's channel, twitch.tv/Delric. That's a fun one. Very different system. Very different. Pathfinder. Yeah, it's a new experience for sure, but it's a lot of fun.
It's almost
So, yeah.
the opposite of what we do here.
Yeah, it's very technical heavy.
All right.
Hey, look. Speaking of, so go on.
Or were you just
William.
saying, speaking of, when you said technically heavy, and then saying me? 'Cause-
No,
He's
no,
large
I pointed
and in
because Dalek
charge.
popped in
It's
chat.
Will and
Oh.
Graham.
All right.
Who
Yeah,
are
you
you?
can
How
find me
are
at
you?
twitch.tv/WillAndGraham. You can find me, actually, I'm going to be starting playing Baba Is You on Twitch. I'm just going to literally try and hammer out as many of the levels as I can. It's a puzzle game. So if you want to see me struggle and look incredibly stupid, that would be
Never
the
stream
place to do it.
puzzle games, my dude.
You know what? I fucking love puzzles. If I could just stream Sudoku, I would. And I would get so many games done.
You could do that.
I totally could. I just haven't found a good Sudoku game on PC yet. So when I find that, I probably genuinely...
I had a great one on Nintendo DS. That doesn't help you at all.
No, I know, right? That's the thing. Like, on DS, there's a fucking amazing Sudoku game.
Yeah.
And I can't use... I could emulate, but that's just a whole other can of worms, and I don't really like doing that anyways. But anyways, I'm going to be playing Baba Is You. And it's a puzzle game, really cool. Be doing some writing stuff coming up soon. Since I'm actually done editing my book now, crazy thought, and now I'm submitting to publishing agents, I am going to be starting up writing short stories again on my Twitch channel, so you can come hang out. And I'm actually going to be trying a new style of that when I come back, which is going to be a choose your own short story adventure style.
Hell yeah.
Where I'm essentially going to be creating the story with the audience, and you guys are going to have the opportunity to vote on options for what I do going forward, and I'll have kind of like a plan laid out ahead of time to kind of give you guys that choose your own adventure as we go. So it'll be very interesting to see if that works, first of all, and second of all, if it doesn't drive me insane. That'll be fun. And then I also have a podcast.
I'm also going to be making you some emotes for that at some point.
Yeah, which is very exciting. That is the thing I'm most excited about for my channel, is that Ollie's doing artwork for me again, which is just always a good thing. Basically, that's just the bottom line. Is just Ollie's art is amazing.
And I do make good emotes because there's actually a new emote coming to this channel in the next few days. And I have a whole plethora of new emotes in general. But I've actually been illustrating more. So my usual stream times, if they're not a show, is less frequent because basically I'm working during the day. If I have time, energy, spirit, soul, sanity, I might do a stream of whatever I feel like. It's not every week right now. This show will have 2 weeks off. This said time, these people. After 2 weeks, hopefully, we're actually going to be coming back with the new, long-term adventure that is going to be set in the Underdark of Jarviskjir, specifically the city of the Usurper Elves. So, that's going to be very interesting if you're up to date with all the shows. And I say all the shows because there's another show on Wednesdays that's actually currently going into the Underdark. So there will be some connections. That's on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. BST. And if you support me on Patreon, because this show is supported by Patreon, for $5 or more, you get to watch/listen to any of the other things I do, all set in Jarviskjir. There's the Monday game. There's a bunch of mercenaries that's dealing with not being able to trust friends, because that's just the way of the world. While I might have another Patreon show coming up, because if I have time, I can. Check my Twitter for all sorts of illustrators. That's where my illustrations and commissions are posted to, as well as everything else. The creature that was the boss here, the performance master called an Other Friend, is going to be uploaded to Patreon soon. And other than that, watch this space for a little while. Like, a long while. It'll breeze by in no time at all. We'll see you then.
Bye.